Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things, I gotta just let it all out. I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about, telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that, telling me things about rap, talking the truth and that stab in my back that will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong, one shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more and I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging.
I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel, I've been down here trying to kill every beat, I know I will, everything I'm working on, every night another song, they've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock, nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring, I'm pouring my soul into every story. I'm writing, producing, I mix it, I master, I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to. Everybody wanna get a win but they not do. Everybody wanna copy you but they not you. Everybody wanna be cool but they not new. Whoa, look how I go, gonna be a dentist, I still got the flow. Never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both. Never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show. Know that I'm young and I still gotta grow. Know that I'm working the most, know I'm never gonna choke. And I'm looking back down on the people below.
I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel, I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will, everything I'm working on, every night another song, they've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
Interesting. We're just waiting for the game to load up. My face has appeared. There we go. Fantastic stuff. Good evening, all. This is Rolling Swarm, and we are back for the third edition of the top 4 of the 2 vs 2 Elite League tournament. How exciting is that? The answer is it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting indeed. Okay, good to go. Let's just see. Okay, I'm ready. We're here. We're where we need to be. We'll even get the camera in the right place while I remember. So that we don't see... so that you don't have my face blocking the bar to begin with. Basically, it's the third edition of this tournament. Top 4 again. So the 4 teams have made it through from the 16 that registered. We've got 2 FBI teams in, and actually we've got a wonderful situation. FBI, of course, being the winners of the first and second editions of this tournament. We're now going to see FBI versus FBI. Fantastic. Frames per second are good. And Mr. Taco, Mr. Vodka Boy, Red Team FBI versus Mr. Spitfire and Mr. Muscular, Blue Team FBI. Mr. Spitfire and Mr. Muscular rocking a 215B T110E5 Rebel. Nice combo there. The Taco and Vodka are playing double IS4. It seems to be the go-to choice for those of you who maybe haven't tuned in for some of the earlier matches. Very simple. 2 versus 2. It's all best of 3 apart from the grand final, which is best of 5. We're playing Supremacy mode. Any tank choices or combinations go. Very important point of order, though, is that the teams go into the game blind on what map it's going to be. So they're taking tanks that they think will be able to perform on any map. And what we're seeing here is Taco and Vodka have got the advantage. They've got an early cap off on B. It's going to get them about a 50-point lead. Muscular and Spitfire now in the position where they have to push in. They've ticked off A. That's going to stop the cap pressure from ticking too far in the favor of the red team. However, the Blues are going to have to be careful that the Taco and Vodka don't go for C, though that would be a... No, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. It seems the Taco and Vodka, they'll be sticking together. This is what we're seeing a lot of in the 2v2 format. I'm going to call it the IS4 format. That might also be a good backup name for it. And actually what we're seeing here is Taco and Vodka are pushing up towards A, and we're going to see a full-on rotation where Spitfire and Muscular are going to push into B. So they're doing a full rotate. Both teams here pushing up on their opponent's cap. Blues are going to get into B fractionally. At the same time, both teams now knowing approximately what their enemy are doing. Obviously, they don't know whether they're both team, where they don't know whether the opposite team is sticking together or if they're running a more loose formation. Typically, though, from what we've seen, the tanks sticking together seem to perform better in the long run. Although we've had some very interesting medium formations where they played loose, run some very interesting and sneaky flanks. And actually what we're seeing here is Muscular and Spitfire are making a nice move here, using the depressions in the terrain to get up close on Taco and Vodka. And they're spotted. Spitfire, okay, everyone on the table spotted. First bit of damage inflicted by Spitfire. No, by Muscular and Spitfire, and now Mr. Vodka Boy is down by 2 shots. That's a huge early advantage here for the blue team. In a game where you've only got 4,500 hit points on the table, losing a good chunk of one tank's HP so early on. Although we are almost halfway into this game, it's a huge setback for the red team. But the IS4s, they're strong tanks. They can carry. You've got to remember, Reds do have the cap lead by just around 50 points, and Mr. Vodka Boy gets a cheeky shot there into the back of Mr. Spitfire, the long chassis of the 215B, letting him down there. And it's going to be, let's see, Mr. Muscular is going to play the more aggressive role, it seems. Certainly his gun depression is more suited to this environment. It's a very good call to leave Spitfire playing in the backfield here. This position will suit his role in the team much better. The DPM, the 215B, tremendous DPM. E5 should be able to outmaneuver, and it's a narrow miss there by Taco Sour. But Mr. Taco. Mr. Taco, he's side-scraping off this building. We're seeing Mr. Vodka Boy playing further back, trying to protect his hit point pool from any further losses. The pressure's on blue team. They've got about 200 cap points to burn before it comes in. They are going to have to make the move. And we're seeing Muscular going for Vodka Boy. Vodka Boy tempted to push in. Muscular going for Vodka. Spitfire engaging Taco. Taco is going to switch targets and engage Muscular. Muscular takes an HE shell there in through the back from Taco. Now Vodka Boy is brawling Taco. No, sorry, Vodka Boy is brawling Muscular. Oh, Spitfire engaging Taco. Vodka Boy is making a break for it. And Spitfire could be in trouble here. Great play by Mr. Vodka Boy, using the terrain to his advantage. Hit points in the favor of the blue team for now. Goes into the track. Spitfire getting a lucky break there. Muscular pushing in. There's about 100 cap points to play. Blue team in a strong position here. Looking at Muscular, covering Spitfire. Great play by the E5. The IS4s are struggling. They're really struggling. And Spitfires is pretty much a one-shot, but Muscular can push in and brawl. He's got the hit points to be aggressive. He's going to take down Taco. Now Muscular to finish off Vodka Boy. Vodka should be able to know Spitfire. He gets the reload in and he takes down Mr. Vodka Boy, and it's a great play there by the lads from FBI. The blue team of FBI. Oh, we've lost one of our emblems. Lost two of our emblems, oh dear. Really strong push by Muscular and Spitfire. Great early engagement into Mr. Taco. His early loss of hit points was a devastating blow to the red team. It really put them on the back foot. Great move. Sorry, Mr. Vodka Boy was the early hit point loss. Great move by Mr. Vodka Boy to get down the map. Although they again lost out on the DPM trading. Nice play by Mr. Muscular in the E5 Rebel to shield his teammate, take the brunt of the damage, and swing the hit point pools massively in their favor. Best of 3 match point now going to Team B, which is rolling join FBI if we win. Rolling if you join FBI, you win 10k gold. On the back foot, needing to win 2 games back to back. We're ready. Sorry, the Tingo's ESA has made a very bold prediction. I'm not sure if he's right. I don't know if FBI will win this game. Oh my goodness me, it's been a long day. And nice to see we've got a good crowd in the house today. And this map going into Falls Creek. Both teams back in the same tanks. Mr. Vodka Boy is rocking the NA Twister camouflage. Mr. Taco in the same one he had last time, the Platinum Diamond Lean camo. And Mr. Muscular still in the Rebel. Spitfire still in the professional camouflage here. And we're seeing the red FBIs making their way aggressively to C. That's where you would expect the IS4s to play. They're certainly the heaviest, teed up for the bridge roll. The E5 best suited for the A area. Although I have to wonder if A is a good call on this map, because as soon as the blue team trigger the A cap, that's going to give the IS4s free reign to trigger C. And if you look at the terrain, B cap hugely lends itself towards a push from C, particularly in the limited numbers of 2 versus 2. And what we could see here is Mr. Vodka Boy capping C. Taco could push into B and use the hull down position here and the support of Mr. Vodka Boy behind him. And they could get a double cap on the go and then join up together quite neatly. And it's a quick cap. Spitfire and Muscular capping off A. Cap advantage in the favor of the red team again. We've seen Spitfire and Muscular recover from this in the last match. So certainly they're not going to be too worried. Although the IS4s are in a great position here. Mr. Taco has got the soft cover. He can stay still. He can spot up here. In theory, if he's not too eager, he should get the eyes on if he's able to use the soft cover correctly. Although there is a split in the formation here. These guys are going to be relying, the red team are relying on early information, and that's what they've got. They spotted off the E5. Although Spitfire is unspotted. Muscular misses a shot from Taco. Taco spotted. Mr. Vodka Boy is still unspotted. We're going to see Muscular. He's going to be making a play, and he takes one from Mr. Vodka Boy. Although now Mr. Vodka Boy is also spotted. There is an element There is an advantage here. Spitfires is unspotted. The red team, Taco, Sour, and Vodka Boy, don't know where Spitfires is. This means the blue team can push in with more confidence, but it's a very nice flex here. Taco rejoining with Mr. Vodka Boy very quickly indeed. That's a great play, putting their cap between them and the blue team. They have about a 10, maybe 15 point lead here, and they're rotating. Now Vodka Boy's been spotted. Taco's unspotted. They don't know, the blue team don't know where Taco is. And Spitfire spotted. He's been spotted up by Taco. Muscular still unspotted, but he is the only tank on the field to have lost a little bit of HP. Oh, I don't know if the blue team are going to be able to come back from this one. They had great positioning in the first match on Black Goldville, but here the E5 and 215B are in a real tough bind, because no matter how they approach it, they're going to take incoming fire if they push in. And it's really nice positioning we're seeing here. The red team are using Taco to spot, and Mr. Vodka Boy, is he flexing? He's pushing. He potentially could get one from the Rebel here. Or both tanks, both players fluff the shots. Spitfire and Muscular in a bit of a tricky position. No more shots connecting. Spitfire's got the DPM on Taco, and he does it. That through the soft cover. What a lucky, well, I say lucky, what a fantastic shot that was. And a good roll as well for the 215B. That's leveled the playing field, and Mr. Vodka Boy has taken a hit. So now the blue team, the blue FBI, do have a slight, tiny, well, I mean, they started off with less HP anyway, but they've got a slight advantage here in terms of the hit point game, but they are still at a disadvantage. What we could see here, and actually what could be an option for the blue FBI players, is a last-minute stop on the C-cap. And that would force, or it could be an early, oh, Muscular's not moving in time. He's in. Muscular needs to come in to support, because Vodka and Taco could rush Spitfire. Spitfire's going to get rushed. Vodka's looking to line up a shot. Oh, he both tracks. But it's enough. We've seen an early stop. The blue team has stopped the C-cap, and that has put their cap points in the lead. What a wonderful play there by Spitfire, and actually managed to eke out a tiny bit of damage with the Hesh rounds, I think. Or was it just a track shot? And now Taco and Vodka are on the back foot. Vodka takes another hit. Taco, he's going to have to come round and get into Mr. Muscular. Muscular is going to drop over. Spitfire needs to pull back. Wonderful play here by Spitfire and Muscular. Dancing round, and they're getting another stop on the C-cap. The more pressure they can put on the C-cap means they can afford to lose one gun. We've got 2 minutes, 175 cap points to go, but Taco is getting pushed on here. HE roll from Vodka into the back of Muscular. Spitfire and Muscular engaging Taco. Spitfire, oh, it's a low roll. Now Muscular is going to peel off and engage Vodka. Spitfire should be able to hesh, and he should be able to finish. No! He goes for AP. Spitfire needs to finish Taco. Muscular needs to get stuck into Mr. Vodka Boy. Spitfires for hesh. Connects, and it's a win for the blue team. Very well played indeed. And wow, did not expect the blue team, did not expect Muscular and Spitfires to win that one. I really thought the IS4s had them in a beautiful position, but the mid-game cap stop there by Spitfire in the 215B wasn't responded to quickly enough by Vodka Boy and Taco, and that gave them the opening, turned the tables, and that is one and done for Rolling Joy and FBI if we win. That's their team name. It's a nice team name, you know. But there we are. That's that. And we've got Pirate Storm, Barbosa, Fire Death, Nord Production, What Blitz, FB216, Mayapol and May, someone whose name I can't pronounce, Androni S, the Imam TR from No 4, the Bear Nose. Great to see you again. Long time no see. The Reckity's here. He'll be playing some games later on. Gideon99, Martin Prince, fantastic to see you here, buddy, as well. Ah, my dad's here. Fantastic stuff. Hey, Dad. We've got the Tingos ESA, Red Sniper 77 from Rain, North America, PUBG 2019. Lots of people in the house enjoying the stream. Next up, we've actually got this is the official team names from the tournament. We've got Prepare for Butt Sex versus K4 and Noobs. Don't tell Wargaming. Don't tell Wargaming. But that's that. So the scores have been reset. We're going to wait for the new team members to come in. We're going to make sure that we're ready so that we don't miss any more any action. We're ready though. I think I've got I've got some chat. I've got some news. I was on the losing team. I hope that doesn't go towards my win rate. I need a boost to the win rate as of late. All right, we got some. Get some more boosters. Don't really know what we can do with the credits. Oh, nice. There we go. That's pretty cool. Oh god, please tell me we don't use those. And for those of you who are wondering, actually, I think in the store at the moment, there is the Jesus. Buy all the gold. Buy the gold. 20,000 for the Chieftain Mark 6 isn't terrible if you've got the gold kicking around. Well, actually, if you're looking for a tier 8 premium, I mean, if you're insane, that's a pretty good deal. But actually, the IS6 with the legendary camouflage and the attachment, bearing in mind that an attachment is a significant amount of gold anyway, plus the premium account, plus the credits, plus that's actually not a bad deal. I'm just going to put that one out there. That's actually a really good deal. And so if you're looking for a tier 8 premium, that might be the time. Now might be the time. Let's just put that into, I mean, 7,000, that is, I mean, 25 euros. That's not bad. That is, I mean, for what you're getting there, that is not bad. If you're looking for a tier 10 premium, 20,000 gold, which, I mean, there's no getting around it. That's I mean, that's over 50 euros, unless you're sitting on a pot at the moment. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not amazing. It's not amazing. But if you've got the gold or you have the money to spend, and you're looking for a tier 10 premium, I've enjoyed this one. I have no idea actually what my my track record is in this tank. Prepare to be embarrassed. Oh no. Okay. I mean, my average damage isn't brilliant, but a 63% win rate after 11 battles. That's pretty tidy. Yeah, it's a fun tank. I haven't driven it as much as I would like to. I've been doing too much streaming, but yeah. So that's just our look at the shop while we wait and after we open some crates. And don't buy gambling crates. That's my, like, I'll tell you if I think something's a good deal, but don't waste your money on gambling crates. Oh, we're in. It's a good job we clicked ready. All right. So, Whoopsie Invader IS4 skilled versus the Reckitt and finalists. Now, this is a new team member for the Reckitt. I haven't seen finalists yet in the top 4 of the Elite League tournament. And we're on Canyon, which is a very interesting map. I think the boys from Eros, Whoopsie and Vater, they have a slight advantage here. I think the E100 isn't ideally suited to this map, and it's finalist from the Unicums clan. That's a new one to watch out for on the Clan Wars on the EU server, our kind of our tournament scene. UN1, a lot of big names kind of flocking to that banner as of late, such as the Reckitt. The E100, he'll be playing kind of a TD or sniper role in this map, looking to get some big alpha hits while staying unspotted. The E100, a very juicy target for the great gun handling and penetration and the Russian bias of the IS4. Whoopsie early into C, getting the C cap going. We've got finalist, will be looking for B. The Reckitt could be going for A. It's a very bold move because now the red team, Vater and Whoopsie, know that the Unicums, they are split. However, there's not going to be much they can do. Finalist in a very strong position. He caps off B. And there was a blind fire there from Whoopsie. Doesn't connect. And now the blue team, finalists and the Reckitt, have got 2 caps running against 1. That's going to give them a huge element of cap pressure that could work in their favor. Vater and Whoopsie are going to have to push in and contest B. that's going to be difficult because the Reckitt can work the backfield, harrying with HE, stopping them from getting the cap. And if they push into Finalist, he'll have some nice shots there into Veta and Voopsy as they engage Finalist. It's really going to be a question of DPM. Veta and Voopsy, very talented players, 70% super unicums, playing at the highest levels of Clan Wars. Finalist and the Reckitt do have their work cut out for them, but they're in a strong position to begin with. They have a strong opening gambit. Veta getting a cap stop here. Voopsy looking to engage the Reckitt. Everyone spotted. Nice HE by the Finalist. Forces Veta off. The cap pressure still ticking over in the favor of Finalist and the Reckitt. As long as Veta, if Veta can get B, that will be a game changer. Finalist and they've got to do something to stop him, and it is the HE roll from the Reckitt in the E100 that does it. Great connection there by Voopsy. Finalist misses Veta. HP in the favor of Voopsy and Veta. Cap points though over 100 in the favor of the Reckitt. The Reckitt, this is what we said, he's going to be playing this TD roll. Nice angling by the Reckitt. HE in, a low roll on Veta. Finalist, oh god, that's an ugly camouflage. Finalist in the in the 9 line. I like the story, but I don't like the camouflage. He's proxy spotting Voopsy and Veta. Reckitt, he's doing a lot of work, and Veta takes another HE roll over 400 there. The E100 actually, I had my doubts, but it's being played very well by the Reckitt. He's got a lot of experience in the E100. Typically we've seen him paired with the 263 driven by Wonderkind, and now we've got Finalist in the IS4. Finalist snuck up on Veta. Veta head not on a swivel, and he's getting, there's lots of angles of fire here, and I actually think that Veta's in trouble because Finalist is going to push on him. As soon as Voopsy is spotted, Finalist can push. Oh no, Voopsy didn't go round. He's spotted up the Reckitt. Oh, both bounces. Great hit by Veta into Finalist. Finalist. Oh, the B cap here in the favor of the red team. It's everything that they hoped and dreamed it would be. It's forced the Reckitt out of hiding. And now, can Voopsy, can he protect Veta? Because Finalist and the Reckitt are going to push in. Voopsy going for the E100. Oh, it's a bold play. It's a very bold play. And the Finalist is engaging Veta. Voopsy's distracted the Reckitt enough. The Reckitt, he was stopping the B cap, now he's not. There's not enough. If Veta goes down, it's still not enough. The red team can win. Voopsy and Veta have done a masterful job of pulling this one back. And it looks like the Reckitt's going down, and the cap pressure ticks over. Oh, in the favor of Veta and Voopsy anyway. That was good. I like that. That was good. I mean, and great performance by the Reckitt to deny the B cap as long as he did. And some really good trading there. I mean, but just not enough. And as soon as the B cap went over, the E100 is not a fast tank. It's not really able to engage the IS4s on favorable terms around the B cap area, particularly when you're pushing into the likes of Veta and Voopsy. I mean, just to put it in perspective here, we're talking 23,000 battles, almost in the Diamond League. Close to 72% win rate, average damage 2,200. Voopsy in, I mean, almost 74.5, 38,000. I mean, these are two of the best players. I mean, I'm just saying that because I'm in the clan. Like, they're literally two of the best players on the EU server, very active. The Reckitt and Finalist, both very talented players. But Veta and Voopsy, at least by random stats, head and shoulders above on paper. And it is going to be a struggle for Finalist and the Reckitt. So now, same tanks from each team. We're going into Yamato Harbor. I don't know. I don't think this IS4 E100 combination, I'm not sure it's really a sufficient answer to the double IS4 combo being rocked by Voopsy and Veta. I think the E100 and 263 had enough variation and enough kind of dynamic potential that it could upset the IS4 duos from time to time, but I'm not sure if an IS4 and an E100 has the ability to trump double IS4s. And we're seeing nice positioning here by Voopsy's looking out this way, not spotted, rocking the NA Twisted camouflage. He's getting a Veta, looking to get some spots across the B area, nothing connecting Voopsy. Oh, we can see he's actually pinging the spawn and the B area. The Reckitt and Finalist not playing for caps this time. That's an interesting move. Reckitt blind fires, not connecting. No one spotted yet. HP advantage in the favor of the red team. It's the HP buffs on the IS4s which are doing it, which are turning it over. It looks like the Reckitt's taken the armor buff. Must be. But the Reckitt is going for B. And we're seeing a split forces here. And B is going, and Invader and Voopsy know that Finalist and the Reckitt are split. And the question is, are they going to look to capitalize on this early separation of forces? Although they are themselves somewhat split. Can we go between there? Yeah, we can. Look at that. Magical. Cap advantage in the favor of the boys from Eros. HE roll from the Reckitt into Veta. Veta connecting with the Reckitt in return. It's a trade in the favor of the Reds. Blues on the back foot in terms of cap points. Also, the red team do have the high ground. Finalists advancing unspotted. Voopsy also unspotted. The IS4s rotating round opposite flanks. And Voopsy is going to be getting the drop on the Reckitt, and Finalist is going to be getting the drop on Veta. Finalist spotted, Veta responding, the Reckitt pushing up. Voopsy proxy spotted by the Reckitt. Voopsy gets a roll in. Oh, the Reckitt connects with the lower plate of Voopsy and does nothing. And now Veta, he's dropped the hammer. He's going to be pushing on the Reckitt. Will he get a shot across on the move? He's aiming. He's taking his time. He connects. The Reckitt very low indeed. The Reckitt down to 666 hit points. El Diablo. Voopsy in with heat through the cheek. Veta looking to connect. He takes one from Finalist. Voopsy and Veta now turning around to Finalist. Voopsy's going to push forward. Veta's going to use the high hit points of his teammate. Voopsy's going to block Finalist. It's 2-on-1. Finalist has a lot of work cut out for him here. It's not impossible. If he can burn down Veta, he might be able to 1v1 Voopsy, but that is a bit of a long shot here, and he's pincered, and he's taking his time. You can't penetrate the shots you don't take, and especially if you wait and then bounce, you're in trouble. Veta connects with heat in through the front. Voopsy's going to connect again in through the rear, and it should be, if Veta can make it, this is definitely over. There is nothing, and it's Veta in through the side. GG to the boys from Eros. Veta raising his gun in a salute there. That was absolutely phenomenal. Wonderful flex by Voopsy down the flank, catching the Reckitt off guard. Finalists tried to do the same to Veta, but they were going uphill. They sent the slightly faster IS4, leaving the slightly slower E100 downhill. Voopsy had more rapid support from Veta. Veta was able to come down the terrain gradient, and the E100 was double teamed out of the fight very quickly, which put the odds hugely in their favor, and then Finalists could be shut down in short order swiftly after that. And that is 2-0. We're going to be seeing an FBI Eros final. Maybe finally Eros will be able to take the crown, and we will see one of these titles not going to FBI. But before the grand finals, we do indeed have the playoff for third place. We're playing for the fame and the glory here. We're going to be having the defeated FBI team facing off against the Reckitt and Finalist in another best of 3 match, playing for bronze space. Bronze space? Bronze, third place, the bronze medal. And let's see. Oh, people saying lovely things. Oh, you guys. That's so nice. And we've got Lopany, Little Goose Boy. Yes, thank you. I'm growing this beard especially for Twister, you know. if I don't shave it between now and then and we go to Twister, which will be in like, when is that? Like October, November? I mean, the possibilities, the length of the beard, it could be phenomenal. We're gonna dream big. That's what we're talking about. Let's see if the missus agrees. Coach Mike27 got the Chieftain Mark 6 today and loves it. Great to hear that. It is a superb tank, and it's British, so you know what more could you want for. Grumbly's here. Huge hats off to Grumbly for all of his hard work moderating the stream, along with FV216, Dutch Punisher, Kager, BTHF, Thomas, Legion, Satan, all the usual suspects have put in a lot of work. Scorpion. It says, Rolling, do you wash the clothes with the same shit as your beard, intense black, or what? I don't know. No, I think I think it's just the fact that I've got quite a bright light up here somewhere, which I need to get the green screen working properly. While we wait for the other people to come in, I can actually show you. We can do some live things. Oh, I turned the light off and the green screen works. Oh, that's different. Magical, absolutely magical. But now I feel like I'm too in the dark, so we'll turn it back on again. But when I turn it back on, it'll be on like illuminated bright, like that kind of bright. And there we go. So in answer to your question, Scorpion, I have no idea. I think it's just the lighting, or lack, too much or not enough, which is why my beard and clothes look darker than dark. And Hanno Van Damme, great to see you as well. That was superb. So we've got finalist and the Reckitt. Finalist, very experienced, over 36,000 battles. And good win rate, good number of ace tankers, mastery, good average damage. A very respectable player, the Reckitt. Similarly, high number of battles, over 2k average damage, pushing over a 64% win rate in randoms. So two very talented players on this team. And they're going to be facing off against, God, if I can remember their names, Mr. Vodka Boy and Mr. Taco. These guys, well, Vodka Boy. Mr. Vodka Boy has been burning the midnight oil almost at 54,000 battles. An insane number of masteries and tanks in the garage. Over 2,100 average damage, 66% plus win rate. And we're just waiting for Mr. Taco. And then we will be all in. Ready for the playoff for third place. Exciting times. I know. So, just waiting now for Mr. Taco. I've got a bottle of water. Look how prepared we are. Fantastic. So it's team rolling. If you join FBI, you win 10k gold versus K4 noobs. Okay, just confirmed that Taco is coming for the playoff and hasn't forgotten about it and gone to bed, or you know, whatever else we do. So we wait. Please do. I know the stream's on a 5-minute delay. It makes kind of interacting with the audience a little bit tricky, but it's essential to stop people from stream sniping and the like. And here's Mr. Taco. Excellent stuff. But please do comment while you're watching. Who do you think's going to win? What do you like about the tank combinations and those kind of choices? Get stuck in. You know, I want to hear your thoughts on the 2 versus 2 meta. The fellows from FBI running it, doing a great job. It's very well organized. It's very successful, very popular, and it's getting a lot of engagement from some of the best players in the game. And I loved commentating it. I think it's a blast. Love it. Love it. Okay. Mr. Taco, Mr. Vodka Boy versus finalist and the Reckitt. Oh, we're back to Yamato Harbor. This one will be fresh in the minds of the Reckitt and finalist. However, they're on the blue team. South Spawn, Object 140, T62 Alpha teeing off against Mr. Vodka Boy Taco and Mr. Taco. Red team, North Spawn. They're in their standard combo of the FB215B, and that's the Jade Shard camo. That actually looks pretty good on that tank. And Mr. Taco back in the IS-4. So we've not really seen... Well, we've seen some double medium play from the Yellow Amp players, HR and Anthony Tonito. And the Reckitt spotted early on. He's also spotted Mr. Vodka Boy, but now he's in a bit of a bind, and it's a poor trade for the Reckitt in the 140. Mr. Vodka Boy comes out happy with that double damage inflicted. Taco's also spotted. Finalist unspotted. Finalist, can he get round and get a flank on these guys? The risk is, of course, if he goes too deep, he'll leave the Reckitt exposed. It's a good connection here, but I don't like the odds of the medium tanks in the city. And the Reckitt is forced on a run. And now he's one shot away. Taco is going to give chase to the Reckitt. The Reckitt needs to get out of dodge. Finalist is going to be able to hammer Vodka Boy from range, but it was... Oh, and that's a nice max roll there from Mr. Vodka Boy into Finalist. It was a very dicey call putting the mediums into the city versus two heavies. But now the Reckitt is done for unless he can, but he can't. Mr. Taco finishes him off in quick order, and now Finalist bounces the side of Mr. Taco. Mr. Taco is going to get a HE roll, a bounce. Finalist is he's not having a great time here, and it's going to be a very quick win for the fellas from FBI, and it's another low roll, They're just throwing HE at him until he dies. And he will be going down to Mr. Vodka Boy. Mr. Vodka Boy. No, he won't. Mr. Taco will save his life. Mr. Taco will have another low roll, and it's a ram kill from Mr. Vodka Boy. And Mr. Vodka Boy is like, what are you doing? That was my kill. Don't you try and steal my kill. And that is... well, I think maybe the map wasn't a very favorable one for the two mediums. The double cap in the city area. Bit of a gamble there taking the two mediums, and particularly because they went in to meet the heavies up close and personal on their terms in the city. You might be able to get away with that at randoms, but you definitely cannot do that when you're versing two very competent opponents. They will punish you, and they will leverage their tank advantages over your disadvantages. And that is game one to Mr. Taco and Mr. Vodka Boy. And it's a best of three, so it's a match point to them. The finalist and the Reckitt need to win 2 games back-to-back to walk away with a 3rd place prize in this tournament. And here we are, and this... Well, actually, this might have been the map for the, for the medium tanks. So it is... Mr. Vodka Boy, Mr. Taco, same tank combo. They're calling for no rage. The Reckitt and finalist. Ooh, another interesting combination, maybe because they're out of the running for 1st place. They're experimenting with the combinations E100 and 183 to heavy hitting tanks, but limited mobility. If the red team gets stuck into the 183, he will go down very quickly. He might be able to get 1-2 shots off if he's lucky. It's going to have to be played very well by these guys, and we're seeing finalists going to the typical TD bush here, and the Reckitt making his way towards A, and I'm listening to the music in the background, and it is so out of kilter. I want some high tempo stuff. Vodka Boy is gone for C. Taco's playing passive, spotting the middle area. It's a nice position for the IS-4. Great position for the 215B to leverage the good gun handling from the back line. That's what we'd expect, the IS-4 leading the front. E100, similarly, well, the E100 will push B, and will they send finalist while the E100 is in B for C? No, that's certainly not a good plan. That's a bad plan. That's a very, 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 very bad plan indeed. Finalist will get... Actually, no, maybe it can work if the finalist doesn't get A. Interesting. We're seeing some sneaky play here. The Reckitt spotted. Finalist rotating deep through the backfield into Mr. Taco, Mr. Vodka Boy's spawn. If he can get one good connection One Hesh shell into the right spot on the 215B onto Mr. Vodka That could be game over. It's a glass cannon approach. Rekity proxy spotting Taco Sour and also spotting Mr. Vodka at range. Mr. Vodka now unspotted. Blind firing where he's anticipating the 183 to be the 183 though. Haha, that sneaky 183 is not where you think he is. Now the Rekity's capping off B. Taco and Vodka do not know where the 183 is. And they don't want to risk getting stuck into B when there's a 183 kicking around, and the 183 is looking for a shot. He's going to have to take his time. Oh. And it's a big hit! 1,083 hit points into the back end of Taco. Finalist unspotted. But Taco knows he's there somewhere, and in the blink of an eye, it's 25% of the team's hit points deleted off the table. Oh my goodness me. Mr. Taco felt that one. He really felt that one. And with only 2 tanks on the field, that kind of connection. Oh my goodness, now the Rekity's pushing up, but he's going to take one in through the front from Taco. But the Rekity, oh, he's vacillating. HE roll. Kind of squandering the hit point advantage here. Tracked. Vodka looking for another shot. Finalist not really in a position to engage at the moment, it seems. Certainly he should actually get spotted by the IS-4. Vodka Boy's unspotted, but he's going to be able to connect into the Rekity. He's also going to be covered from Finalist. And now the Rekity, that bold move with the E100. It was going so well to begin with, but Taco and Vodka played a great game here. Trading at range. Finalist looking for an angle. Expect to see Finalist coming in from the side and trying to connect with Vodka over that side of the bridge. Vodka is actually potentially thinking, maybe that's where it'll come in from. And the side of the 215B's turrets. That could be it. That could be enough. And he's spotted, and that's a very wise move. He's got no information about where the 183 is, and the 183 could be about to do nasty things to Mr. Vodka Boy. If he comes round and if Mr. Vodka Boy doesn't react almost instantaneously, he is going to get an absolutely monstrous Hesh shell in. He's spotted. He's where am I spotted from? I'm spotted from there. Oh, that's the Hesh shell we were looking for. 1,337 damage. It's leet, and Mr. Vodka Boy has decided, actually no, I'm not having any of that. I need to run away. I need to run away very quickly. And he gets a good roll in, and the Rekity takes one from Taco, and now Finalist and Vodka Boy are going to be dueling. Taco is going to be playing the Rekity, and Taco has the advantage here. He might be able to beat the Rekity one-on-one, and that's a crucial bounce. The Rekity has to connect this. He absolutely needs to make this shot. It absolutely needs to go in. It does. It's a heat roll. Taco is going to have him. Vodka Boy's fired. Finalist might be able to engage Vodka Boy. Vodka Boy's got the reload in time. He's beating him on mobility. Taco Sour connects. The Rekity has to hit. This has to go in. This absolutely has to go in. Taco Sour's one, it misses. Taco is going to kill him with heat. And Vodka Boy finishes off Finalist. Oh my goodness. Well, the 183, 2 amazing shots. But unfortunately, both Finalist and the Rekity were just out-brawled at the end of the day there by Mr. Vodka Boy and Mr. Taco. Oh, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Oh, I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. That was good. That was good stuff. Really, really great play by both teams there, and lovely to see the 183 used to devastating effect. Actually, do we have the... I didn't look at the damage screen properly there. Let's see. I mean, 2 shots, 2,000... Basically, 1 tank in 2 shots. That's what the 183 can do. Maybe there is scope for the 183 in this meta. I'm not sure for every map on what its kind of ideal companion tank would be. But I mean, we saw it played almost to perfection there. Just finalists and the Wrecker team weren't able to execute a synergistic push into one of their opponents. They kind of got stuck and outmaneuvered individually in separate brawls. But they had a huge hit point advantage there early on. And Mr. Vodka Boy, that surprise Hesh roll in through the back. That'll wake you up. That will wake you up. Having a 183 appear out of nowhere in the backfield. Well, now we're going into the finals. We've got our third place is rolling. If you join FBI, you win 10k gold. We're now going to be having, if we win rolling, join FBI versus, I forget the exact team name, but I know it's got butt six in it, so there's that. So we'll stay ready. Yeah, prepare for butt six. That's their team name. Rolling join FBI if we win it. So basically the only thing standing between FBI and their third 2 versus 2 trophy on the trot is Vathor and Voopsie from the Eidos clan. Exciting times. Let's see, we've got a platoon invitation. I'm sorry, my man, I can't accept that at the moment. Our clan chat is it's 200 IQ going on over here. EXVL. Hello. Molo. It's Mo the Beast, I believe. If you believe the rumors. Sorry, bro. Streaming. Oh wow, that's not how you spell sorry or bro. But we are friends. That's cool. That's cool. All right, we're just waiting now. So. That was... Sorry, I'm still recovering from the 183 shot into the 215B. I'm still recovering. Oh, I'm watching it. I have the stream playing on another screen so I can see it as it's playing in the delay, which is helping me catch things where like the audio's not working or whatever else. And yeah, it's getting to that bit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's take some time. It seems to be that this playlist is... completely let the side down, so we're gonna exit that one, and now it feels awfully quiet, but maybe this one is better. I mean, this might just be the same. It says it's playing, so we'll let it play out. I mean, it says it's playing. Ah, there we go. All right. There we go. Fixed and fixed. So let's just actually double check when the next when this game's starting. Let's see. Maybe we can sneak in a replay. Oh, okay, cool. Only a few minutes. No time for a replay. We're not going to be left waiting high and dry for too long. Oh, that was just magical. Well, while we're in a bit of a downtime, waiting for the finalists of the 3rd edition of the Elite League Tournament 2 versus 2, being run by the FBI French Brigade Invasion clan, to join the room. Hello to Anka22 and Jimper86 from Win. Lovely to see you here as well. And Theodore Stanescu. I hope I'm saying that right. While we're here, you know, enjoying a bit of downtime, please do, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to give that little thumbs up button a click. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, if your subscriptions bar isn't as full as mine is, you know, maybe you would like to subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, there is a link to the Patreon page in the video description below. Is it that side? It's that side. You can see the logos of the clans which are supporting the channel in a big way, our professional heroes. Huge shout out to WinterWar, and who is next from the EU server, and Rain and Void from the NA server. Also, a really big shout out to our GG heroes. They really don't get enough exposure as they deserve, mainly because I'm a bit slack on the rolling replays front. But let's just go here. Yes, big shout out to the Second Lieutenant Nord, Oliver. And there's a few more which should be here but appear to be not be here, which is interesting. And also there's a number of easy heroes. We've got Lopany, another independent easy hero. And we've got Voopsy. Voopsy's here in his tier 8 chieftain. Let's just load up actually. Because, you know, this is the time when we say thank you to the people who make a difference and enable us to kind of keep on doing what we're doing. Mainly just in terms of, you know, convincing the missus that it's definitely worth it's definitely worth me staying up until like obscene o'clock in the morning, shouting in the study and making videos, you know. I think she's even learning a bit about World of Tanks as well, which is nice. She kind of quotes me when I'm finished streaming and I go through to the living room or whatever. She quotes me back to myself because she can obviously hear from another room in the house, and that's always that's pretty funny. So let's see, we've got a few more Patreons. I mean, we've got 15 Patreons in total. We've got Tripping, Grim Creeper, Rockability TD, Troublemaker. Guys, if you're watching, I did message you on Patreon about trying to get your role set up and everything. So please do pick up on those perks. Oh, also, if you are watching, if you didn't know, I have a Discord server which is primarily for supporters of the channel. We've got a guest section which is alive and kicking. We've done some giveaways there, and I'm also running a we're trying to set up in the spirit of FBI and their great initiative, community run tournament, which is giving us, you know, all the great things. Not enjoying this music. Let's change. That's nice. So in the spirit of community run tournaments, I'm going to run my own, but more about that later, another place. Now, 2 versus 2. It is Mr. Spitfire, Mr. Muscular versus Voopsy and Vader. Grand finals of the 3rd edition of the Elite League tournament, 2 versus 2. Voopsy Vader playing, there we go, blue team Northspawn. It's the grand final. It is a best of 5. They're playing double IS4. Mr. Muscular back in the E5. Mr. Spitfire in the 215B British Heavy. We've got the Russians versus the Brits and the Yanks, it seems. Spitfire going for B. Nice position to cap. Good cover from the mid area. Voopsy and Vader going for D. Now, Vader and Voopsy, phenomenally skilled players in randoms and clan wars. However, Mr. Muscular and Mr. Spitfire have got a lot of experience in the 2 versus 2 format, and that could be their saving grace here. And certainly Spitfire, well, he's using possibly the worst reverse speed in the game to get out of dodge from B, while Muscular's capping off A, and it's going to be a cap advantage to the red team. Voopsy and Vader not going for C. They are going to push with the element of surprise. And oh, look at that. We've got the free cam working super slick here. Vader spotted. Voopsy spotted. Spitfire and Muscular spotted. Everyone knows where everyone is, but lovely play by Vader and Voopsy into A. Ultra aggressive. The double IS4s have the home ground, the habitat advantage in the city format here. They should be able to outbrawl Spitfire, although Spitfire can side scrape quite effectively off there. Muscular can brawl and proxy spot quite well. But now it's 2 caps to 1. Cap points will take over in the favor of the blue team in very short order. Vater and Voopsy moving backwards and forwards. Vater, that's the IS-4 skilled camo. Subdued, subtle. Voopsy in the NA Twister camouflage. Loud, very loud. Eagles, that kind of thing. Or is it the NA or is it the Russian one? No, that's the NA one. Oh, double HE rolls, but Muscular took a shot. And the hit points are now, well, I'd say 2 shots in the favor of the blue team. Plus they've got the caps and the cap lead. They're playing tanks by the books, playing the numbers here. Muscular proxy spotted by Voopsy. Voopsy having to rotate. Muscular and Spitfire potentially could catch. Look at Voopsy pre-aiming in the gap through there. Not many people can make that kind of shot. Voopsy taking advantage of their flex. Vater trading fire with Spitfire. Let's upgrade the free cam speed a little bit. Get stuck into the action. The brawl has commenced. And they are tunneling the 215B. Voopsy and Vater taking no prisoners. Muscular not able to really save his teammate here. He's not doing a good job of blocking. Voopsy's looking low though, but they have taken down the 215B. Now Vater can start blocking for Voopsy, and that's exactly what he's doing. Voopsy will be able to fire over the back end of Vater whilst operating from a kind of hull down position. Muscular doing ran damage to himself front onto the side of the IS-4. Voopsy angling very effectively. Cap points ticking over in the favor of the blue team. Plus they have the cap advantage from the kill on Mr. Spitfire. Mr. Muscular now getting outplayed by 2 IS-4s, but that's a nice shot into the side of Voopsy. That is a great shot, but that's a bounce. And now Voopsy struggling, and he goes down. Muscular, it's not over yet. Muscular could do it. He's got Vater side on. But I mean, if you were going to be brawling anyone, you would not want to be brawling a Super Unicum, and you would not want to be brawling them head-on E5 to IS-4. Vater looking to pick up the kill here with 1 shot. Lower Glacis, bounced. A little bit of ram damage though. The IS-4 quite comfortably able to ram and brawl the E5. Not insignificant, 44 hit points worth of damage there. Muscular struggling to find a shot. Vater connects, that looked like heat. The snow's falling. Muscular needs to start putting damage numbers on the board, and he does, but Vater is an HG shot away from 1-0 in the favor of Eros. Taking his time. Vater taunting Mr. Muscular. Bearing in mind the team name of Mr. Muscular and Spitfire is, if we win rolling you join FBI. I'm currently in the Eros clan. I feel this is touching. Vater and he does it. He finishes off Mr. Muscular. It's 1-0 in the favor of Eros. And oh, Miss Salty's here. Lovely to see you, Miss Salty. For those of you who are watching, she's got a YouTube channel. Does some nice replay and casual streaming videos. Worth checking that out. Okay. Lovely. I mean, really, really well played by Vater and Voopsy there. Absolutely superb. Great move to cap off B. The Himmelsdorf map, hugely in the favor. Hugely in the favor of double IS-4s, and we're back on it again. RN Jesus is not a fan of FBI, it seems. He's... Oh, interesting. Well, that's new. Oh no, free cam's fixed. Okay, that's cool. That was concerning for a while. And now head to head, both teams taking the same approach this time, going head first into D. We're seeing Vater and Voopsy kind of, oh, nice cheeky Hesh roll there, or HE roll in through the top hatch of the IS-4. A very tough shot to make. 215B fluffs that shot, but we've got Voopsy and Vater playing two different berms of cover, and now Voopsy is able to push forward into D. He's going to be, and that's going to be very tough. He's going to be able to jink shots through the auto aim and protect Vater just by nature of interfering with auto aim. Muscular's looking for the shot. He had Voopsy on the reload, but he pulled back, didn't want to take it. Vater and Voopsy here playing nice, and this is a very methodical brawl by both teams. Although, that being said, Spitfire looking to work a new angle, but Voopsy's going to punish him for that move. Yes, Voopsy connects, the first real sort of connection there. Muscular and Spitfire not really engaging the same targets. Muscular, ooh, is Spitfire, that's a dangerous gamble. This could pay off. Spitfire connecting into Vater. Muscular turn to Voopsy, but they need to communicate. Spitfire can't get over the terrain. He does. They need to tunnel Vater. Muscular and Spitfire need to tunnel Vater. Voopsy and Vater will be tunneling Mr. Muscular. And it looks like actually Vater's going to be going down the high DPM of Mr. Spitfire. Oh, it's a low roll. Mr. Muscular potentially going down first. No. I spoke too soon. Simultaneous. And now Voopsy, 708 HP, IS4, brawling Mr. Spitfire. 1252 HP, 215B. It's a good roll, but the numbers are surely in the favor of the IS4 here. The IS4 bounces Spitfire, and Spitfire going in with what looks like Hesh through the top hatch. Oh, this is close. Voopsy getting brawled here, and that's the DPM of Spitfire beating Voopsy to the reload. Voopsy connects, Spitfire bounces. Spitfire still in the running though. A nice shot. Angling his front chassis. That's a tough pen for the IS4, and it's another, it looks like a miss. He's looking for the weak spots. Spitfire trying to use the elevation to get a good angle there on the IS4. It's tough. It's tough. He connects. Voopsy this one has to go in. If Voopsy doesn't get this one in, Spitfire is going to finish off the 100 HP Voopsy with Hesh. And it is the 1-1. We're tied up. Wonderful play by Spitfire there in the 215B. Out-brawling a face-hugging IS4. Absolutely superb. Woo. Oh. We're just double-checking. It is a random map. We've been blessed with Himmelsdorf twice. It's one of my least favorite maps, if we're being honest. It's so bloody flat. You know? Well, we're 1 for 1. Best of 5. First team to 3 victories. Takes the title of 3rd edition Elite League Tournament 2 versus 2 champion. Voopsy's ready. We're waiting for Vater. Oh, this is just magical. And Fake Shockers is just lamenting that Vater doesn't do the shielding of team players in 7 versus 7. Oh no, in the 4 versus 4 tourney we will be running. Yeah, he probably won't do that. He probably will leave you to die just to prove a point. My condolences. Everyone's ready. We're in. Dead Rail! We've gone from a city map to a campy map, and actually the double IS4s. Well, this is a nice map for the 215B. Actually, all the tanks have got some utility here. Maybe the WZ113, its speed isn't the optimum.
Time to roll out.
But, let's see. Mr. Muscular, Mr. Spitfire. Mr. Muscular dropping his IS4 for a WZ113. They're making their way towards A. The WZ113 is going to have the speed advantage. Voopsy and Vater will come in. Vater in first. Pushing in aggressively. Takes one from Mr. Muscular. Gets a slightly higher damage roll in return. I don't know. Can the 215B play that position? I don't know if it has the gun depression to do that. Oh, Vater is going to push aggressively on Mr. Muscular. No, Spitfire can't play that position. And they're going to double tap Vater. Vater misses Muscular. And now Spitfire is going to come in and try and shield Mr. Muscular. Oh dear. Muscular looking for the shot on Vater. He's got it. Spitfire misses Vater. Oh, now it's 2-on-1. Voopsy gets one into Spitfire. Vater is going to be using the corpse of Mr. Muscular to keep himself safe. Voopsy needs to interfere. Stop Spitfire from getting the kill shot on Vater. But the DPM is so hugely in the favor of... we've got some comments of ping there. It does look like Spitfire's got some ping issues. He is missing those shots, and they are easy shots to make, but he does finish him, and he is finished off by Voopsy. It'll be interesting to see if we get a ruling by the judges there, but that was a very clean win by the lads from Eros, and I don't know necessarily if, even if they had ping, they would have been able to take that kind of brawl head-to-head there. Let's see what the adjudicators say. How the hell do you spell adjudicate? Let's see. We're just waiting. It looks like we're playing that one, and that's one and done. We can wait for a router restart if it's required, I think. Let's see, let's message Turk. Okay, we've got a 2-minute ping fix time. I'm guessing the previous result still stands. Let's just double check that. Oh no. See, I feel like wargaming back in 2016 in New York. It's definitely like, I mean, if you can find the stream from Twister 2016, the number, I mean, one, it dragged on forever, but the number of false starts and kind of connection issues they had was absolutely phenomenal. Just double checking. Just double checking that we are counting that last match as scored. Yes. Okay. Confirming. Okay. It looks like we've got the fix. Confirming that it is still 2-1 in the favor of Eros. We've had a ping fix time. Ping is fixed. Let's hope it stays that way. Well, the map pool RNG plus the ping. Clearly the universe is not having FBI and walking away with a 3rd trophy in a row. And we're on to quite a nice map now, actually. We're on to Port Bay. And this is a good map combo for the Reds. The E5 and 215B should enjoy this map, the kind of the opportunities for flanking and positioning on hills and things that it permits. Of course, the IS-4s are Muscular again having ping. Of course, the IS-4s will be playing the city, and it looks like they're going to do a bold split move, A and B. The Reds, the FBI team, not reacting to that, not wanting to get sucked into the brawl. And actually what we might anticipate here is that Voopsy will push forwards to Veta. Veta will hold B, and they'll try and operate aggressively on the, well, I would say out of the city, but maybe it looks like they're pulling into the flank. They're going into the red spawn. Similarly, Muscular and Spitfire are pulling back across to their spawn, and it looks like both teams are going to meet with the same kind of brainwave. The blue team's moving to the red spawn, the red team flexing back through their own spawn, although the Reds might cut the corner. And if they get spotted, no, they're not cutting the corner. They're going in deep. Spitfire and Muscular going in deep through their own spawn. Veta looking the wrong way. They're not expecting this. That's the spots. Muscular not spotted. Spitfire is spotted. Veta quick rotating. Voopsy unspotted. He's going to look to get cross shots in on Spitfire. Muscular now moving in. And it's a good hit by Spitfire into Veta. Muscular needs to get stuck into Veta ASAP. Voopsy and Veta already put 2 onto Spitfire. Muscular looks like he's having ping. Oh, it's a nice block from him. It's a block. He's blocking. He's trying to block Voopsy. It's not going very well. Muscular, it does indeed look like he's having ping. How unfortunate. They are playing. Veta is going down, though, and it's nice play by... Look at this. Muscular is engaging Veta and blocking Voopsy. Really strategic play. He might be able to finish off Veta. Oh, it's a low roll. It's a very low roll. Veta can finish off Spitfire. He can do it. He does it. Now Muscular is in a lot of trouble because Veta is going to pull down to a hull down position. Muscular is having to switch targets. Veta again pulls back into cover. Muscular finishes off Veta, but it's going to be an easy kill for Voopsy there. And that is 3-1 to Eros. The best of 5 is one and done. Eros are the new champions, the official team, the official champions of the 3rd edition of the 2 vs 2 Elite League tournament. Our team, prepare for butt sex. Voopsy and... Come on, guys. But, strong win. Brutal end to the 3rd edition series. But hugely well played by Veta and Voopsy throughout the top 4 section here. A big shout out, as always, to the French Baguette Invasion Clan, FBI, for organising and hosting this tournament series. Really enjoyable to stream and watch, and also very well organised. Huge thank you to the participants for putting forward such a great show of games. And let's just leave the room. And let's... ta-da! There we go. Yeah, so huge thank you to the participants, the organisers, and to you guys at home for watching, as always. As I said slightly early in the video, and also in the Swarm Discord channel, which is in the link below in the video description, I'm going to be looking to run a 4 vs 4 kind of a trial tournament format. We've got the 1st edition planned for the 22nd and 24th of March, the Friday and Sunday. And if we get enough teams registering, we'll look to set up a 2nd edition tournament of the 4 vs 4 format on the weekend after. And basically, I'm trying out some very small ideas for a larger, a very big community tournament, which I'm hoping to kind of slot in between Twister, between Mobile Masters and Twister, if there's time, if we think it's viable. And to kind of give us something to do over the those long summer holidays. So yes, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm knackered. I need to, you know, go have a beverage and get some sleep. But looking forward to bringing you all some more World of Tanks Blitz esports or tournament or whatever competitive mobile gaming content in the near future. You're my heroes. This is Rolling Swarm signing out. Bye for now.
See, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns, those who dig. You dig.
Finish him!